Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So I have a mail day. I love mail days. I never used to really do a lot of mail day videos, but my mail days are getting bigger. I'm focusing more on bigger cards. My big newsletter project that I'm working on right now is all about bigger cards. So, and it's going to be a lengthy project. It's going to last a while. Speaking of the newsletter, before I get into that, don't forget, enter yourself in for this 1940 play ball Melot SGC 2.5. Subscribe to my newsletter, link in comments, and you'll be entered in. I went over 300 subscribers and then over 400 subscribers. I'd love to get to 500, which would be awesome before this ends. I think probably end of April or so when I'll end the contest. So let's dive in here. I don't know in what order these packages are. I know what one of the cards is. Two of them, I guess. And then I have one that I already did a video on last week. Oh yes, that's right. So I'm a track fan, and Sydney McLaughlin Lavroni autographed Goodwin Champions. She's one of my favorites. Yeah, just really cool. She holds 8 of the top 10 400-meter hurdle times of all time. She just absolutely obliterated the record and then kept going. So there's one. I don't know what these things are. These are like, most people would use cardboard, but this person surrounded the card with this. Unique. All right. So last week, I think, it wasn't very long ago, 10 days ago maybe, I did a video about whether it was time to buy or sell Shohei Ohtani, and I made up my mind. A new PSA 10 Topps Heritage rookie of Shohei. So these were, in that video I said, if the prices come down enough, I'll be buying, because I think Shohei has the chance. And somebody criticized me, how can you call him the greatest of all time? I didn't. I said he has the potential to be the greatest of all time. He has the talent to be. And this card, a few weeks ago, was going for $150. I got it for $110. So tough to say no to that. There are a lot of these. There are like 6,000 PSA 10s, but there's also a lot of demand for it. So this will go beautifully in my Shohei rookie collection. Really happy to add that. I also heard from some other people who were doing the same thing, who were buying Shohei rookies cheaper. Now, I'm guessing as Shohei, he had a press conference that was convincing. It frankly brought up more questions, but I felt like it was as convincing as could be, I guess. And he has started the season pretty strongly. So I suspect, based on a statement that Rob Manfred made, that they're just not going to let Shohei get in any trouble. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I do not listen. I love a good conspiracy theory, but I don't believe any of them. Not any dangerous ones, anyway. This one, though, I think Rob Manfred will do his best to cover up and protect Shohei Ohtani. He's a cash cow for the league. And for the Los Angeles Dodgers, by the way. All right, I don't know what this is. This is from longtime subscriber Brian. Awesome guy. I met Brian at the Shriners Card Show last year. Oh, that's right. I remember this. He mentioned this. I love Kraft mac and cheese. Ever since I was a little kid. We didn't have any money when I was a kid. And so I had Kraft mac and cheese a fair amount. Like I loved, my mom would make it, I would make it for myself. And I'm 45 years old and I still make it for myself like once a week. It's comfort food. I love Kraft mac and cheese. And Brian mentioned this card, and there it is, Kraft Mac and Cheese, Barry Bonds. It has a pull tab on it. It looks like it's been pulled already. Look at this. Look at this. And there's a pop-up of Barry Bonds. Oh man, cards used to be wild. I guess nowadays you've got the rip, tear, whatever those, you rip into them and there's another card inside, which is really cool. I've never seen one in person. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that right there flips up into that. And then you put it on a table or something. Very neat. Brian, thank you very much for that card. My first Kraft Mac and Cheese baseball card. All right, let's dig into this package from Robert Edward Auctions. This, I already did a video on this, just talking through how I bid on my first auction house item and won it. So let's see if it's as nice as they portrayed it as. Oh, it comes with a REA little brochure, glossy brochure. Comes with my invoice. The packaging is spectacular. I don't know how to get into this thing. Ah, here we go. Now, I think I have a 51 Red Sox yearbook already. I think I have 51, actually, yeah, 51 through 54, if I remember correctly. They were a lot smaller back then, not in size, but thinner than they are nowadays. And here it is. It is in awesome condition. Autographed by Ted Williams. There's the auto. Very, very cool. 1951 Boston Red Sox program signed by Ted Williams. Awesome. That, I love it. I love it. I actually have a project, another project. I always have projects. I love keeping busy, constantly working on something. And I need to put all of these into a binder. The ones, especially the ones that are autographed, get them protected in a binder. Yeah, that's it, guys. What's your favorite here of the items I picked up? And don't forget, subscribe to the newsletter if you're interested in being entered in this card, or if you just want regular weekly content from me that's written. I always include photos too. This week's is going to be a frustrating one for me because I've been covering it for a couple months, and honestly I'm sick of it, but it's also important. It's about the card grader AI scammer. He's back, so I'm going to cover it. If you remember that video from a couple months ago, I don't know how to describe it. You'll have to read the newsletter on Monday. Hopefully I'll have it out on Monday. That's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great Easter weekend if you celebrate. See you tomorrow.